Hey everyone, if you're doing well, I want to do a quick update video on my trading. I am still, I have been trading a MyForexFunds Live Account, and I was able to get a payout, and I purchased another evaluation account. So currently trading two accounts, which is this one you see here, which is 20,000 live, and then I also purchased a 100K evaluation account, which I'm currently in phase one. So, but for the history of this particular account, I did pass phase three and started. Excuse me, I started phase three May 19th, and then on June 18th was the 30 phase three is 30 days, so you get a payout if you're in profit. So basically, I made 75% of $301 there. Because you see the next day the balance dropped back to 20 grand because that's where I took the payout. But anyway, so I did get 75% of the $300 plus the 112% refund and the two bonuses that funded my 100K evaluation account. So that's how that kind of played out, which is great. Currently, so right now I'm in the Monday is the second payout date. So once you finish phase three, which is 30 days, then after that you trade the account and you get bi-weekly payouts if you decide. So this will be the second payout and the first biweekly payout. So, and that's going to be it'll be 80% of $515. So that's where I'm currently at. So we'll go over some of the trades, but so since June 19th, I'm currently up 2.5%. So that's great. Anyway, I am still trading my indicators, of course. You know me, I love my indicators. And we're going to take a quick look at some of the setups that I found and where the current profits came from. So on this is the $20,000 account. You can see the balance. We'll take a look at the trades I did yesterday. Well, yesterday it's the previous trading day, which was late New York session. So you can see here, what time is that? 16:30. So anyway, we're gonna take a look at why I took this trade here, and also I had another trade. See, there's multiple positions. That's because I scale in. And this was today or this evening's Tokyo session. So I took, was that right around 35 pips yesterday or previous trade? And then this particular trade here was a good one for just under 50 pips. So with those two trades, there's my profits basically, and be happy with that. Anyway, for this particular trade here, I did have, give me a second. I'm going to pause the video and try to get my drawing tool. No, it didn't pause. Okay. Anyway, the reason for this trade here, I do trade the 30-minute chart. You can see I do trade my indicators. I basically just have, use my indicators for trend. So once I'm seeing, some signals go in one direction, it's basically my bias, right? I don't have to think about it. It's just, it's pretty simple. So you can see here, I had a couple signals yesterday's Tokyo session. And basically what happened is, let me see if the drawing tool will work, but we'll give it a try. Basically what happened was I was looking at this low right here, and you can see it was heading down towards it. Also too, you can notice this particular semaphore, I trade these semaphores, that semaphore was actually right here. And so I was targeting that to repaint downward, and that's what these semaphores do. They repaint. They look like reversal signals, but I don't trade them as reversal signals. I trade them as extensions because they do repaint so badly. So anyway, I took this trade here because I got a second or a third or fourth confirmation to sell. And what I did was basically what I've been doing is using my Fibonacci tool to see if we get at least back to the 70% level here, which we did. And once we did that, I immediately was, noticing it was poking up above the 100% level. So basically what it was there's a fair value gap here. So you can see the gap between the low of this candle and the high of this candle. That produced a gap, and you can see it couldn't break through. So as you can see, this is where my initial entry was at. You can see there I just put a sell stop order, I think it was, and just wrote it down, 35 pips, and I was happy with that. So that worked out really well. So you can see I'm not just trading indicators. I do look at for value gaps mostly, and I want price. If I do get a signal, I want price to go back up and fill it. Really simple, really straightforward. You can see here there was another. So you can see I had a sell signal during Tokyo. It pushed down, but it never came back up in there. It wasn't until London session that it did it, and that might be early New York, but I don't really trade that much during this time. So, but that would have been a good entry there, of course, right? The other thing I do is I look for my fibs, and you can see pull down. I'm looking for to hit that 70% level right here. But as you can see, the initial pushed down, and then it didn't quite come back up in, and then you can see it made another low. It actually made the low, really is what happened. Made the low, the complete low, or swing low, but it never came back up in there during Tokyo, London. It wasn't until I think that's really New York for me, that it came up. And where did it hit? It hit 70% level, right on it. So when I was trading, I saw this back up in here. I'm like, I'm bearish. It's going to go down even more, probably to the 4-hour fib level. So anyway, you can see price pushed up back in there and came down, and I took my 35 pips. So that's that trade. This was another kind of reaction trade, if you will. Tokyo, it's a little sketchy at times, and there's, news can really throw things off. But basically, I saw a price push up into this 191 even level, psychological level, and I had a sell signal right on it. So that kind of piqued my interest. And then I saw this rejection wick here. And basically, I had a sell stop below the low of this candle, just to see if it would, if it was going to push up. Then I didn't want to be in the trade, obviously. So I sold. I had a sell stop order right here, and it took me in. I had 10 pips of drawdown. My stop was well above at 35 pips, and I took, just under 50 pips. Of course, I moved that stop immediately as I got taken in, and I went down about was that about 20 pips? Yep, I moved my stop to a better level. I didn't go to break even, but I think I went to this high right here. And so anyway, that produced the most of the profits. I won't look at the other trades I had earlier in the week, but basically from yesterday and today, that's obviously $400, a little over $400. Then I had some other trades that I was kind of up and down, and I ended up positive about $100. So that's basically how it's been. Anyway, hopefully you're all doing well. Hopefully I didn't ramble on too much. Hope you enjoy the video. Thanks for watching. Take care.